Welcome to Old Guy Gaming Network, and today I'm going to give you an update on my flight sim setup. I did a video about a year ago when I was just getting into Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I think I had the yoke and probably maybe the multi-panel. I had a couple panels. I can't remember exactly what it was, but since then I've made quite a few changes. Number one. I was gaming on a HP Omen 30L, and it was okay as a gaming computer, to be honest. Running Microsoft Flight Simulator on ultra settings, I would get about 38 frames a second. But the one thing I did notice is I would get a lot of micro stutters that no matter what I did, couldn't get rid of. I did replace it with a CLX Horus gaming PC. Now, the specs on it are a AMD Radeon 7. It's a 5800X 3D processor. I wanted the processor with the extra cache for Flight Simulator. I got 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM at 3600 megahertz. I got the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090. And then I was going to say my system has a total of 20 terabytes of storage. And so not only is it a gaming PC, but it also acts as my home media center. So I've got, 500-600 movies and dozens of TV shows that I can stream to all my smart devices that are stored on this computer. My Logitech setup, I went from having a desk mount to I actually got a Wheel Pro mount that everything is hard mounted to. So the rudder pedals are hard mounted, and then the yoke and my panels are hard mounted. Now the cool thing is you can flick that switch, where the silver and the black meet. There's a switch there. That pole just comes right off. And so, when I'm flight simming, I have everything nice there. And when I'm done, I just unplug everything, flip that switch, and that whole thing comes off as one solid, hard-mounted unit. And it's easy to put away for storage. Now, the keyboard tray that above it is not part of that. It's just actually have Velcro strips that kind of hold that in place. But I needed my keyboard there for accessing it. It has a little shelf off to the side. That's what I use my tablet there to look at aviation charts and things while I'm flying. I mean, I know I can do that within the sim, but having a tablet with aviation charts and on it, it at least in my opinion, kind of helps with the immersion process, because if I was actually flying a plane, I would actually have that as well. Now, I was going to say over here, I've got two throttle quadrants. So, if I'm flying a single engine or even a dual engine plane or even an airliner, I can mix and match and configure all those throttle axes to control, up to 4 engines, and I guess technically up to 6, and flaps and spoilers and all that kind of thing. There's obviously the yoke, and then I have the switch panel, right above it. So you've got landing gear and your lights and magnetos and all that kind of stuff. And then, to the right, I've got the radio stack at the bottom and the multifunction panel at the top. I'm still running my Samsung 49-inch. It's a 32:9 aspect ratio ultra wide monitor. Basically, it's the equivalent of having two of those 27-inch monitors side by side, but with no bezel in the middle. It runs at a resolution of 5120 by 1440. So it's a 1440p. It's not 4K, but honestly, I don't think I need 4K as far as for Flight Simulator. It is amazing because when I'm not wearing my VR headset, I say it's almost like quasi VR, because it fills your entire field of view, and so it just the amount of visuals is just much greater than in a single monitor. I do have a HP Reverb G2. That's my VR headset. So when I'm flying VR, I was running an Oculus Quest 2, but for VR with Microsoft Flight Simulator, just be honest, it sucked. I could not ever really get it to perform at a consistent level. Sometimes it would be pretty good, and then sometimes I'd get 4, 5, 6, 7 frames a second, and it made no rhyme or reason. The absolute difference in not only in-game performance but clarity of the HP Reverb G2 over the Oculus is a night and day difference. So that, to me, I was so happy when I upgraded that with the results of that. But yeah, I'm still flight simming. On the upper monitor, I have On Air company. That's my virtual airline company. It's called Bazinga Air. And I was going to say, if anybody's using On Air, hey, come partner up with me. I've got a little cargo airline that I just fly cargo all over the world. I've got FBOs everywhere that have the best maintenance crews and facilities. And anyway, if you're looking to partner, but that is where I'm at in 2023 when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator and my home setup. I hope you enjoyed this guided tour. Please leave comments. Let me know what you think, and like and subscribe. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful evening.